Hey, hey. Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. All right, this is Olivia True, and you're welcome to Vsafrique time. Um, Happy New Week to you. Happy New Week, Happy New Month for those who might just be seeing me for the first time in this month. Happy New Month to you as well. Okay, so today's just one of those days where if I'm allowed, I really do not want to do anything. Like, I really do not want to leave my bed. I really do not want to show up. I really do not want to be here. Today is just one of those days. I woke up actually feeling very optimistic, excited, hopeful for the new week. I had plans already made, and boom, I got a phone call that I kinda affected my mood, or kinda um, but that is somehow going to just change the exciting feeling I woke up with. I woke up as early as I think about 6 o'clock, laid in bed for until about 6:30. I'm trying to think, trying to meditate, trying to reason out things, trying to figure out what is this week going to hold for me. I already have plans, so I know, but sometimes make plans. In fact, this year I have been taught by life again and again that you can make plans and then the plan will not just plan. The plan won't just go as planned, right? I have learned lessons from different aspects of my life just in these 5 months of 2026. I can say for free that this year seemed to me like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to rate it already. It's even surprising that we've even done 5 months already. It's really surprising that we have done 5 months already in the year. And it still looks like I'm still trying to, find my footing. It still seems like I'm still trying to understand what is going on. What am I doing? What am I not doing? What is happening? And with all the plans I made, still feel like I am not ready for the year. It's already 5 months to the live stream. Please do leave a comment. Tell me where you're watching from. If you're just joining in, kindly leave a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're just joining in, kindly leave a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Just say something. Let's get to interact while I am on the live today. I thought to just talk about life, faith, and then business. So if you're just joining in for the first time, good afternoon to you. You are super welcome. Nice to have you joining. Please leave a comment while you're here. Leave a comment and double tap on your screen to like this live stream. I would really appreciate it if you can leave a comment, right? I would like to have one or two persons to converse with. I am in a very low state this morning. It is not morning, actually afternoon at this time. I'm actually at a point where I don't know, asking myself so many questions. Am I really on the right path? Am I really doing the right thing? Am I really, right? So I would really love to have one or two persons to converse with, have reasonable conversations. So please, if you're in the headspace for it, if you're available on the live stream, I would like you to drop a comment, say something, and I'm going to respond, right? Let's just get to interact and have a conversation right on the live stream. So I'm going to be sharing briefly about life lately. I'll also share about my faith lately, and then talk about business. Those who talk with business. By the way, let me share that I'm going to be having daily live stream for the next 7 days. I missed that was last year or last year. I missed when where I usually used to have daily live streams. Hey, Snap, some clothes. Oh, some clothes with the gloves. Some come and ask me now for hand gloves. I should go and wear hand gloves or leg gloves. I know. This is Sam. I like gloves. I know, Sam. Please, I need more reasonable comments. Please, I need more reasonable comments. I need to have real conversations with people who are going to encourage me and make me have help me uplift my spirit because sincerely I'm down. So Sam, I'm not about glows today. Please, I'm not about glows today. I know this some glows. He has this glow channel. He's always asking someone to go and wear gloves on your leg or your hand or your head. I don't have gloves to wear, so please, Sam. Who else online? Please can you leave a comment if you're here. Leave a comment, say something. I'm going to respond to you. Let's just get to interact and converse, right? Don't leave me alone in the live stream today. Please, don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. I would like to make new friends. So please, if you're here, kindly leave a comment. Leave a comment. Double tap on your screen to like this live stream. If you're new my channel, please go ahead and still subscribe, right? Please subscribe to the channel as well. I'm still a growing channel and I would really love to hit growth this year. So please, if you're here, kindly leave a comment. Hi, hello, good afternoon to you. Dixie, good afternoon to you. Nice to have you joining. Let me know where you're watching from. Is this Chinese? I don't know. The name seems to be in Chinese and I can't get interpretation of that. Well, good afternoon to you. Welcome everyone. All right, so if you see me for the first time, hi, hello. I am Ali Virtue. That's my name, Ali Virtue. I am a Nigerian, right? I'm from Kogi State in Nigeria. Um, Nigeria is a country in Africa. Nigeria is a country in Africa, so I'm an African woman, right? But I'm a Nigerian to be precise. From Kogi State. I was born and raised in River State, Port Harcourt. For those who are Nigerians on the live stream, if you know Port Harcourt, yeah, that is where I was born and raised, and I still reside there. But originally, I'm from Kogi State, right? I speak Ibira language. So I'm super excited to have you join my live stream today. Please leave a comment if you're here and you can hear me, you can understand what I'm saying. Please leave a comment. I would like us to just have conversations while I'm on the live stream today. I'm supposed to be working, which I'll still get to do, right? Let me briefly talk about my channel. This channel is a craft channel, right? I created this channel solely for the purpose of crafting. That was in 2020 during the COVID period. No, 2021 after the COVID period, right? I created this channel solely for crafting because I realized during the 2020 COVID period that for the times when I came on YouTube to look for tutorials in my field, like I'm a craft person, I make earrings, bangles, I work with things like this, carrying and shells, work with things like this to make necklaces. I work with shells and all of those. I don't know if you can see it. I work with shells, right, to make earrings and the rest of them. I was with Ankara fabric. So I usually come online here during that 2020 to look for tutorials. And then I realized that we had little channels, or we had a limited number of channels who were into crafting, right? Like myself, we had limited channels who were into crafting. And I was like, okay, maybe I could help solve that problem. I knew people wanted to learn. For at that time, the people you have who were willing to teach crafts were teaching for money, including myself, right? I had classes, I had groups where I taught what's it called, craft, but they were paid, right? So I knew that people would want to learn, but money could be a problem because even at that period, 2020, people did not get to work. A lot of persons were out of funds. Some people were stagnated. Some people were even depressed because they were not getting money. Right, money was not coming in as business was on hold. Even to my own business, the only thing that kept me going was doing business online. I'll buy online, and then the few window where the government opened up for us to have emergency. Movements, like you could go to the market to restock and all that. That's the period I really to go and deliver to people who had ordered online, right? So that was one of the ways I could survive. And then I had friends, my friends, I lived with my friends, or I rented an apartment with my friends. So for some of them, their work, right, gave them stipend. Somehow we were able to survive that period. But some other person, I knew that they needed extra income. So I thought to myself, okay, why not create a channel where you can put out these tutorials for free and people will get to learn from you for free. And that was exactly what I went on to do. I created a channel, but I did not know how to go about it. I didn't know the way around the channel. I didn't know what to do to grow my channel. I didn't know how to create content. I did not know a whole lot of things about YouTube. I didn't even know how to function on YouTube, right? So I became complacent. I gave excuses. I gave reasons why I couldn't continue the channel. So I gave up posting. I only posted 2 tutorials and then I stopped. I stopped posting. My phone at that time it was a smaller Android phone. It could record. It could actually record tutorials. But I had reasons. I felt that the camera was not good enough. I felt it wasn't sharp enough. So I just and sincerely, being consistent is a lot of work. Being consistent, I'll talk about that later in the live stream. Being consistent is a lot of work. Anyone that tells you that it's easy to be on YouTube or on any platform and be consistent, and that is very easy. We'll review that talk again. Being consistent is a lot of work. So I just couldn't, for my kind of tutorials, I have to sit, think about the product, um, get the materials for the product, then film it. And the filming is not like you just start the product now and then you finish in 2 hours. No, you can start the product now and the next 2 days, 3 days, you're not done. So you have to always be ready to film again and again and again. You could be filming and then make a mistake. You have to go back and start afresh and all of that. Then there's the editing part. Even normally, editing is hard. Editing is hard. I don't like to edit videos, but you have to do it anyways. So I gave myself a lot of excuses why I just could not continue with putting out content on my channel. And then I relented, stopped posting. 2021 passed, 2022 passed, and in 2023, I noticed that YouTube had rolled out reels, right? YouTube reels. And I was super excited because at this time on Instagram, I was doing well with posting reels. I had lots of short videos that I could post on YouTube, that I could import from Instagram and post on YouTube because I had a lot of short videos already on my phone and on my Instagram platform. So I was super excited. I was like, okay, maybe this might just be how I can get monetized. I knew I wanted to get monetized on YouTube, but I didn't even know how to go about it. Right? I knew I really wanted to get monetized. Hello, let me know who's talking. Hello, good afternoon. If you're just joining in, you're welcome. Please hit the like button or just to tap on your screen to engage on this live stream and leave a comment, right? Leave a comment. I would like to interact with you. I would like to know you. I would like to know who is here, who is listening to me. Let's just get to be the community and make friends, right? Okay, so back to what I was saying. So I knew that I wanted to get monetized. I knew I wanted to make money on YouTube, but I did not know how to go about it. So I began posting shorts again, and at that time I was posting shorts every single day. I was posting shorts. I remember the very first day, I remember the very first day, my short form content got 1,000K views. I was super excited. I rejoiced like I have just won lottery. Like I was super super excited. I rejoiced and rejoiced and I was dancing everywhere, sharing my excitement about how I got 1,000 views on YouTube. Because prior to that time, I had been posting other short form content and they were not really doing so well. They were getting just 200 views, 300 views, and the rest of them. But that day I got 1,000 plus. Hello, good afternoon, welcome to the live stream. So please leave a comment. If you're just joining in, kindly leave a comment. Kindly hit the comment button. Let's get to interact, right? Hit the comment button. Let's get to interact. Don't leave me with myself. Don't leave me with myself. I like to interact. So hit the comment button. Let's just get to interact while I'm on the live stream. All right. So I said I was super excited when I got my very first 1,000 views on the short of content on this channel. And then I'm like, okay, maybe this is the way to go. So I continued posting short form content without even realizing that the audience for short form content is different from that of long form content, and it's also different from that of live stream. So I felt okay if I continue posting short form content, maybe in less than no time I'll be able to get monetized. I didn't even know. I was seeing the dollar sign. I'll open it, I'll check, and I was seeing just 25 valid watch hours. Then I was seeing for the what's it called for my short. My network, please, oh, don't let me. I'm already stressed. This network, I'm already stressed. So please, if you're on the live stream and you can hear me, please, I'm begging, leave a comment. Let me know that you are hearing me. My network is interfering, and I don't know if it's still working properly or not. Please leave a comment. I beg you to leave a comment. All right. So I said I rejoice so much because yes, at this point I have gotten 1,000 watch, 1,000 views on a video. And then I continued posting shorts. I kept at it. At the point, like I said, I was posting shorts almost every single day, and I was getting views from it, right? But the watch hours was not adding up. So I became tired again, and then I stopped posting. I stopped posting. Then one of those days like I said, I still knew that I came back on YouTube one of those days, and then I came across a video from a creator, Vibe Sonia. Right, in that video, she was talking about how to get subscribers, how to get I think at the time I was already at 500 subscribers. Guess what? I thought I had to get to 1,000 first if I can go live, right? So I had never gone live at this time. I was still doing short form content and only long form content. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Good afternoon. Nice to have you joining. This is Ali Virtue. And yes, this is Vsafrique brand where I get to share about my life, faith, business. I make two fashion accessories. I make fashion accessories like this one I'm wearing on my head. I make this. I make accessories using beads, Ankara material, and the rest of them. Right? I do Afrocentric accessories. So please, if you're just joining my live stream for the first time, this is Ali Virtue. Up, no, I won't give in till I redeemed, and then I started again. That's the song I'll be singing, right? Network seems to be very badly. Network seems to be very badly. Like, it's so bad. Network is being rude. Alright, so I was trying to explain my experience so far, right? So if you're just joining in, you are super duper welcome. Welcome to my channel. Please kindly leave a like, leave a comment, ask me anything on the live stream. I'm going to be responding. Right? Since the network seems to, I was trying to pay special attention to the live stream, but the network is interfering. Let me be working while I'm doing the live stream so that I don't get to lose out on both ends. All right, so I said okay. It's so small. I'm trying to make a curry necklace. Trying to make a necklace with curry beads and some seashells. This one happens to be an original one. I know I can't remember when I bought this one. So nice. This some seashells. Happens to be like one of the original. It's not even showing properly. Anyways, all right. So please leave a comment. Double tap on your screen to like this live stream. Network is quite unstable, but we move regardless, right? We move. We move all the same. So please leave a comment if you're just joining in. Let's get to interact. Don't leave me myself. That's the point I'm trying to make. All right. So I said then in 2024 now, I came across a video made by Vibe Sonia. Then I went on to watch that video to the end. Then I began to learn about YouTube. I began to understand how YouTube works, how YouTube operates, the do's and the don'ts, and I realized that, oh, okay, I've been doing a lot of wrong things. I have been posting wrongly, I have been engaging wrongly, I have been showing up wrongly, I have been showing up, but I've not been showing up properly. And I'm wondering, okay, is that the reason why I'm not seeing growth? Is that the reason when I come to the dollar side, I'm always seeing 25 valid watch time hours and nothing more than that? There's sometimes I won't comment that's reduced. I'm like, okay, this is what is happening on this channel. Then I began to learn. Like I went on her channel and then I watched lots of videos. And of course, when you're watching a particular content on YouTube has a way of suggesting some other similar content to that one. And to that video to you, right? So YouTube suggested some other contents to me that were similar to that particular one, particular channel video. I came across videos made by Princess Chamaka, Echoes of Experience. I came across videos made by Chamaka Okolie, Jazzy Studio. As at this time, they were not even monetized. This person I'm calling their names. By this time, the channels were still not monetized. So, but they were at least getting viral videos, right? So I watched their videos, which is Shamaka's videos. Shamaka was not yet monetized. I don't know what channel at that time. She was not yet monetized. And there was Shamaka, Okolie, Jazzy Studio, there was Ben Didis, there was Prince Akama also. There was the only person I knew that was following her that was monetized was Tech Informats. Tech Informats was what's it called? I was already monetized. There was what was the other person's name? Oh, I remember the name just now. Fivo Matthew, yeah, Fivo Matthew was also monetized. I came across what was that girl's name? There were some other creators, right, that I came across at that time, and I was watching their videos and getting great value from those videos. Glory C as well. Glory C was not even monetized at the time as well. So I kept learning from them, and then I began to improve, right? I began to improve on this channel. Then in October, I it's okay, let me do the same, right? I became a little bit more serious. I started posting long form content now. Then I began doing live because by this time I now knew I could do live stream. Hello, why are you believing in myself now? Please leave a comment. Who is on the live stream? Who's on the live stream? Please leave a comment. If I'm leaving me alone too much, oh, let me not be talking to myself alone. Now, please leave a comment. If you're here on the live stream, I'd like to know that you can see me and you can hear me. Let's just get to it. Please, we get in already. Please be stay or you're distracting me. I've not been doing airtel data in my house. In fact, I did it airtel data this morning. I did airtel data this morning. 3 gig. And before 12 o'clock, I got a notification that the data was out. Crazy. So I'm stuck with using MTN. MTN is not so stable in this house, even though it's even better compared to how it was last year. It's better. So good afternoon. If you're just joining in, please kindly leave a comment, right? Leave a comment. Let's just get to interact. Let's get to interact while I'm on the live stream. Ask me anything. I'm giving us a background gist about what's happening, what's not happening, what I'm doing, and my life lately, business lately, faiths in recent times. So please, if you're just joining in, I'm glad to have you joining. So please leave a comment, right? Leave a comment. Let's get to interact. Let's just get to interact. Don't leave me by myself. Don't leave me talking to myself. Leave a comment if you can hear me. All right. So back to what I was saying. By 2024 now, I started doing YouTube, right? I started doing YouTube a whole lot better by this time. And then I started seeing growth from 25 valid watch hours. I began to see a count of 200. At a point, I think from October to November, I got 1,700 and something watch hours. I was, as in, I had this time in retail that I was doing well, but most of the valid watch hours came from live streaming, right? Most of my valid watch hours at that time came from live streaming. I was live streaming back to back, like every day. There was not a single day that passed that I did not live stream, and then too, the data subscription then was way cheaper than it is now. So I could actually afford to show up every day, right? I was showing up every single day that passed. I was showing up. I ensured that I was always like streaming morning, and that I was doing the morning, then later in the evening again, I was still like stream. I even went on to use other applications like Restream. Sorry, like Restream. I used Restream as well to live stream. I experimented with Restream. Restream gave me so much work, gave me subscribers, which now, right, what I know now, uh, I want any creator that wants to have genuine organic audience, to use Restream. Using Restream gave me, sorry, I'm looking candy. Using Restream gave me a wide range of audience, right? A very wide range of audience that I could not even control. Some of them were Indians, some were from Pakistan, some were from US, different countries. I had a very wide range, of which out of that number, a whole lot of them were not interested, like genuinely interested in my content, right? A whole lot of that number was not really interested in the kind of content I put out. I don't do comedy, I don't do funny skits, I don't do dancing videos, I don't do what I do is craft, right? So when I post my craft videos, even though I had a large audience at the time, watching my content, when I post craft videos, they don't get to engage. So when I realized that was affecting me somehow, I decided to, reduce the way I restream. So what I started doing was I now went on to live stream. Like I was always live streaming, like I'm doing now. I was already live streaming when I'm working, like I'm doing now. So I ensured that I was live streaming my behind the scenes, right? If I'm not recording the process, I'm live streaming what I'm doing. So I was always, live streaming the when I'm on my people who genuinely joined the live stream. They will join and then they will engage, and we'll have serious conversations. We'll have some conversations from the beginning of the live stream to the end of the live stream. We'll have serious conversations. I ended up making new friends, right? Just by live streaming, I ended up making some new friends. Hello, good afternoon. I actually want to be your friend, so please, if you're seeing me and this is your first time coming across my channel, please leave a comment. Leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. Double tap on your screen as well to like this live stream. I would like to have you join my channel. I am a craft person, right? I'm a craft person. I'm always putting out craft content. So please leave a comment. Tell me where you're watching from. Leave a comment and tell me where you're watching from. So excuse me, please. Okay. Tell me where you're watching from. Let's just get to interact while I'm on the live stream. Right? Tell me where you're watching from. Let's just get to interact while I'm on here. All right. So I continued thriving using live stream. At the time, or the days when I come live, I'll have like 20 something persons watching at once. I'm just be engaging and interacting. It was really fun. It was fun. Like I said, I was doing it almost every day. So my watch hour count kept increasing. It kept increasing until something happened. What happened? The particular day I was on a live stream, and then YouTube notified me that I had a particular song playing at the background that was giving me a copyright claim, not even strike, and I should suspend the video or mute it if I do not want to have a copyright on the video. I freaked out receiving an email from YouTube as a YouTube person, that someone that just beginning on YouTube, right? Receiving that kind of mail from YouTube made me freak out. I freaked out really bad, and then I ended the live stream immediately. So when I did the live stream, I attempted again to just do another one. Instead to just rest, I attempted to do another one. And in the process, I realized I made a mistake. I think with the title also, but I made a mistake with my setting. It was that experience that even made me to it's not even ideal for you to delete almost immediately. I allowed the video, right? I allowed the video. Whether you feel like it's doing well or not doing well, I allowed the video. Deleting videos on YouTube almost immediately does not it affects the channel negatively, right? It has a downside on your channel. So I went on to delete that video. On the process, I made a mistake and deleted all my live stream videos. Remember, I said I had more of live stream videos on my channel than what's it called now? Long form, if not than long form. It's now that I'm trying to do the right thing and post more of long form content, because yes, long form content gives you more revenue, right? Long form content gives you more ad revenue, and what's it called? It gives you more watch hours. I later got to find out that later. I didn't even know that short form was not even giving me anything. The revenue from short term is not so much. That from live stream is also not so much. They pay you, right? But you get more money from live stream when people gift you. You have super chats, you have super stickers and all of that. But from long form, you're certain that when people get to watch your videos and then they watch a particular ad from the beginning to the end, and you have at least 1,000 watch views for a particular video, you are sure that the advertisers are going to pay you per 1K views, right? So I continued like that, and when that mistake happened, I lost control of the channel. The algorithm changed, everything was affected, everything just went from doing well to zero. I'll make a post, I'll have no engagement, I'll come on live, nobody joins in, like 1 hour, 2 hours, nobody joins in. I'll post a long form content, nothing. A short form content, nothing. My channel was not moving, because truth was, at some point YouTube was now because when you delete videos from your channel, you automatically the what we call the watch hours automatically gets lost, right? Like you lose the watch hours as well and the views from that particular video. So sorry. I need to get my lighter, please hold on. Alright, I'm back. Wow, I burnt myself. Oh, that was painful. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining in. Please leave a comment. Leave a comment. I'm still going to interact. I'm interacting with us actually. But I'm trying to start off the work I'm doing so that I can use one stone to kill two birds. So if you're just joining in, please welcome. You're welcome. This is Adli Virtue, and this is Vsafrique brand, where I get to show the behind the scene of my business, right? Hello. Okay, so that's what I was saying. When I'm taking that, did all of my videos, I had to start afresh, right? So getting this channel to get monetized last year was a miracle. And at November, right? At November, I told myself, if by December I don't get monetized, I was just going to completely ignore this channel. Maybe even delete it, right? Maybe delete it and just focus on my second channel, Grow with V. Right? I had already told myself that if this channel doesn't get monetized by December of that last year, I was going to just, maybe delete the channel or just stop posting and focus on something else. Because I didn't see a reason why I was putting in so much effort and seeing no results, right? Or at least that's what I felt. I wasn't seeing results. Then it happened in December of last year. I finally got monetized on the channel. That was a big testimony. People do not understand. Like I was super excited when that miracle happened. I got monetized. I was invited into the beauty partnership program. Then people will say, why is it a big deal? People get monetized every day. Some people get monetized in 1 week. Some get monetized in 3 weeks. So 1 month, 3 months. Unfortunately, it didn't happen for me like that. It took me. It took me a whole. That was yesterday, right? They sent me a 5 years on YouTube congratulatory message. And I was just smiling. I was like 5 years on YouTube, and I've not been able to say, okay, this is how much I've learned from YouTube so far. I was just smiling because I know that is about to change. Now that I have a better understanding of how YouTube works, how things are done on YouTube, I'm sure that is about to change. Now that I'm monetized, I'm very certain that I'm going to be doing way better than I've been doing before. So, so when after I got monetized in December, I was like, so finally I can now make money. Like, how YouTube can now begin to pay me. Hey, it's 5 months after, and I want to tell you that I'm making money on YouTube already, quite alright, but I'm not able to withdraw. I've not gotten to my threshold. I've not been able to meet the $100 threshold yet. So you're wondering why? Anybody that's telling you that YouTube is easy, please, they're deceiving you. If you're not ready if you don't have the strength to do YouTube, if you don't have the strength to be a creator on YouTube, you don't have the strength to show up often, to be consistent, to put out valuable content as always, you just keep having heartbreak every month, right? Okay, so I'm working on Kari's necklace actually. Working on the Kari's necklace. It's a wrist bangle for it. Okay, so YouTube, you need to come here with a plan. If you come here thinking everything is always all rosy on YouTube, it's not like that. YouTube is like a school. When you get admission, if that's like you gaining admission into, in fact, you first of all write JAMB, you write WAEC, you write WAEC, you sit for NECO, right? Sit for NECO, waiting to get admission into university. That is, in this case now, you do everything to get watch hours, you do everything to get views, you do everything to get subscribers. Now you've gotten watch hours, you've gotten subscribers. The next thing is to get admitted into YouTube partnership, right? You've gotten admitted. Congratulations. What happens after then? That is the stage I'm in right now. I was really hopeful. Let me just to get monetized. When I just get monetized on YouTube now, all of my financial problems have ended. I really wish that it was that easy. I really wish. Oh, please don't there. Please, I don't have strength to drama this afternoon. I really wish that was easy. It was that easy. Like as I'm saying it. This is 5 months after, and it feels like every effort I'm putting in is not enough. I need to put in more effort. I need to create more videos. I don't have the strength to edit videos. I have it on my phone actually. I have tutorials that I need to post. But I don't have this. I don't have patience for editing. Hey, good afternoon. I'm new subscriber. Hey, mommy. Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome. Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. Where are you watching from? Mommy, please tell me, do let me know where you're watching from. I'd like to know. I'd like to know. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for subscribing as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, mommy. Thank you. People should want this thing. I don't have strength for drama this afternoon. Nothing should stress me. Welcome, mommy. Where are you watching from? Alright. Why are we so mommy to respond? I was trying to explain. I said the experience on YouTube is a very amazing one, right? It's a whole lot, but at the same time, anybody that tells us they walk in the park, it's not as easy as it sounds, right? It's not as easy. It's true that some people come on YouTube and they find it, they get lucky. Let me use the word luck, right? In this case, they get lucky because when they tell you, okay, what their strategy was that they posted consistently, they did good thumbnail, they did good this, as a matter of truth, I am a YouTube coach, right? I have a channel where I teach about how to grow on YouTube. So I know most of these things now. I teach from my experience. I know a lot of these things, how YouTube functions, and what to do to get the right audience. I know all of those things. But I will still tell you for free that it's not just about that. Sometimes YouTube be lucky on YouTube, right? Some person actually come on YouTube and then they get lucky, and in a few months or in a few weeks, they get monetized. But then again, you see something that happened that some of those persons who get monetized in few months, few weeks, sometimes you come back and then you check, you're no longer seeing that channel. What happened? Okay, my network seems. Please bear with me, bear with me. When you come online, when you comment, kindly leave a comment, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Thanks to Mommy Tio Lifestyle. Thank you so much for subscribing. One carry go, one carry. If you'd like to learn how to make this, I have the tutorial on my channel actually, right? This this network, you're messing my live stream up. Oh. Wonderful, marvelous are the works of your hands. Great is your name. Oh, wonderful, marvelous are the works. Oh my God, great is your name. Wonderful, marvelous are the works. Oh my God, great is your name. Wonderful, marvelous are the works. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to the live stream. Good afternoon. Making progress. We're making progress. Oh, my hand hurts. So, alright, we're making progress. So, you can use this as bangle. You can use this as the wrist beads, right? Or we're gonna be using it on the neck. 2, 4, 6. 6 more to go. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. One here, one here. You are great. You are great. You are great. Always doing marvelous things. And everything reading about you is great. Demons tremble at your presence. Word mighty God we serve. Glory, glory, hallelujah. And everything written about you is great. Demons tremble at your presence. Demons tremble at your presence. What a mighty God I serve. What a mighty God I serve. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Oh, everything written about you is great. Oh, you are great. You are great. Hello, good afternoon. Boring. Talk is interfering just too much. MTN, nah, they offend on that one. Baba, eh. Papa waited forever night. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to the live stream. Good afternoon to you, welcome. Please do let me know where you're watching from. I'd like to know. Nice to have you join in. Good afternoon, everyone. Bye bye. Okay, let me ask you a question. If you're a creator, yeah, a creator and you're on this live stream, let me ask a question. When you're on a live stream, what's the most discouraging part of the live stream for you? Hey, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome. And just let me know where you're watching from. He's the Lord, He's good. 2-4. Wait. Amen. And He has risen from the dead. We're almost there. Every new moon comes. Welcome to the live stream. Guys, let me know where you're watching from. I'd like to know where you're watching from. Lights down.